So Saturday Night Live has basically just become woke journalists talking to each other. They don't even do anything that's funny anymore. Every skit is essentially left-wing talking points filtered through a mildly comedic lens. Maybe. So the worst skit on SNL over the weekend was a skit that I don't even know what this is supposed to be. So Colin Jost is the guy, Jost, the guy at Weekend Update. Is the guy at Weekend Update. And then he brings forth another person whose name I don't know. Does any producers, do you know the name of this person who is playing an actual clown? I don't know who this person is, nor do I frankly care. So I'm not going to hold up the show on that basis. Anyway, Colin Jost, he has on a person dressed as a clown to talk about abortion. It's about as funny as it sounds. It's basically like Hannah Gadsby and Samantha Bee had a comedy baby. And by a comedy baby, I mean had a lump of something that is not a baby and is not comedy. It's just poop. That's what it's like. I don't know who wrote this. I don't know who thought it was funny. The audience is just sort of laughing awkwardly because they don't even know what's going on. It doesn't make any internal sense. But the left is so proud and obsessed with abortion at this point. They're so proud of and obsessed with abortion at this point that they literally think they can just dress a person up as a clown and do Planned Parenthood talking points and people will laugh and cheer. And apparently if you're in New York filming this thing, they will. So here's some of the worst skit I have ever seen on SNL.
Here to cheer us up, well, this can't be right, Goober the clown who had an abortion when she was 23.
I'm Goober the clown.
So, Goober, you had an abortion when you were 23?
Hey, whoa, slow down. I'm a clown. Let's clown around. Hey, smell this flower.
You're not going to squirt me, are you?
Oh, I would never.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha. I had an abortion the day before my 23rd birthday.
Okay.
So you think that this is just going to be like an inappropriate clown, right? So stop for a second. You think the skit's going to be an inappropriate clown, just saying inappropriate things, right? Wrong. That's not what the skit is. Like that'd actually be funny if this is like a children's clown who just blurted out inappropriate things about her own life. That might be a funny idea for a skit. Nope, that's not what the skit is. The skit is an actual lecture about abortion from a clown.
Well, actually, I really don't. But people keep bringing it up, so I got to keep talking about freaking abortion. But it's a rough subject, so we're going to do fun clown stuff to make it more palatable. Whee!
It goes on like this for a solid 4 minutes. And this person dressed as a clown informs us that she had an abortion at 23 and that everyone in the United States apparently has had an abortion. Like so many women have had an abortion, and that makes it okay. The best quote from this is there's one point during this little skit in which this person says, quote, "I know I wouldn't be a clown on TV here today if it weren't for the abortion I had the day before my 23rd birthday." I don't think you're getting across the point that you mean to get across when you say it like that. I know I wouldn't be a clown on TV here today if it weren't for the abortion I had the day before my 23rd birthday. Yes, indeed. Nothing makes the moral case for killing an unborn baby like saying you needed an abortion so you could become a person who dressed up as a clown on national TV to talk about your abortion. I mean, when I think of like things I want on my epitaph, like right on my gravestone, it would be dressed up as a clown to talk about abortion on national TV. Just right there on the epitaph. And if that means I got to kill a baby to do it, well, you know, life has costs. There are ups and there are downs. But the fact that that is the way that they approach the skit, like this entire, it's not a skit. It's literally just a person dressed up as a clown who then explains to you that many women, just calls women clowns basically, that many women have had abortions. And therefore abortion is not only okay, it is good. And that women should comfort each other for having had abortions and should at no point ask a moral question about whether that abortion was a good idea or a bad idea. At no point does the humanity of the unborn baby come into it, of course. The last argument that is made there, that one, I will never get over that argument made by so-called pro-choice activists. I say so-called because in the vast majority of cases of unplanned pregnancy, there was a choice made that led to the pregnancy. Okay, sex can lead to pregnancy. So except in cases of rape and incest, which are a huge minority of abortions, you're talking about people engaging in willing sex, and then there's an unplanned pregnancy. Okay, to pretend that there's no element of choice there is very silly. Anyway, the so-called pro-choice case that rests upon my life is so much better because I killed a baby is such a wild end around the morality when it comes to abortion. It is such a dodging of the fundamental question. I'm sure there are lots of things in life that if you did and were immoral would make your life better. It's like saying, well, you know, as a habit, I just tend to walk into banks, shoot the teller, and take the cash. And let me just tell you, this house that I have here, this beautiful, nice house, I definitely would not have that if I had not walked directly into the bank, shot the teller in the face, and took the money. I mean, so I guess it was worth it. I guess it was good. But it just demonstrates the lightness, the moral lightness with which the left takes the killing of the unborn. That they don't even attempt in their own logical minds to justify some sort of great accomplishment justified by abortion. It's not even like, I had to become a senator, so I aborted a baby, which would be bad enough, right? That'd be terrible. But they're like, I couldn't have dressed up as a clown on SNL if I didn't have this abortion when I was 23. It's like, oh, you mean you might actually have had to be a mother and take care of your child who was your kid? Like as a meaningful human? Yeah, there's a reason that the pro-choice movement is not gaining adherence these days. And a large part of that is their move from safe, legal, and rare to shout your abortion as positive good, celebrate your abortion on national TV while dressed up as a clown. The battle for the culture is heating up. We here at the Daily Wire are making some big moves. So be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, because you're not going to want to miss a single moment.